Once upon a time in a village called Gangapuram, there lived a wealthy man named Sabishetty. He was extremely miserly and wouldn't donate even Rs1 to anyone, even if their life depended on it. He had a wife named Shantama and a son named Subhash. Shantama never opposed anything her husband Sabishetty said. She was very afraid of him, but she also suffered daily due to his miserly nature. When was it with Shantama? He would always scold her, asking why the rice was so plentiful and why it was being served so thickly, saying it was so good that more water could be added to it. Meanwhile, one day, a beggar came to the front of Sabishetty's house.
He calls out for alms, saying, "Mother, if there is anything to eat, please give it as alms. It will bring you merit. Mother, if there is any leftover rice or curry, please give it. I am very hungry." Meanwhile, Sabishetty comes there and says to the beggar, "Hey, what do you want? Coming to the house so early in the morning and doing this?" "Sir, if there is anything to eat, please give it as alms. If there is any leftover rice in the house, please serve it. Sir, it will bring you merit." "There is no food, no movie, go away from here." "Sir, if not, at least help in the form of money. I will go outside and eat at some food charity." "Oh, is that so? Do you need anything else, young man?"
He says sarcastically.
Thus said Kanaya, "The Dharma Lords, may you give a great deal and earn merit, Kundaya. How much do you need? Please arrange a donation of a 50 Firintini. Tell me which food charity is providing meals for just 5 rupees. "It's not that, sir. I have another Rs5 that others have given me as a donation. If you help with another Rs5, it will total Rs10. With that money, I can get 1 meal at the food charity."
Upon hearing that, Subishetty falls into thought. After a while, when the beggar asks again, he snaps out of his thoughts and says to him,
"Hey, why are you still standing there looking around? Come and sit on the porch with us. It's nice and relaxing."
He makes the beggar sit comfortably on the porch outside his house.
"Please sit here, sir, kindly if you will. I will absolutely bring you a delicious meal now."
Saying this, he slowly goes inside the house and gently says to his wife, "Hey Shantam, what are you doing in the kitchen?" Quickly, another Shantama comes out of the kitchen and says to Subishetty, "Oh, what is it, sir? You are always shouting. Tell me, what is the matter? What did you do with the leftover rice and curries from last night?"
Oh no!
"Why, sir, you never ask about leftover rice. You shout at me even if I use a little extra. Out of fear, I stopped using more."
It's not about that. First, tell me if there are any leftover rice and curries in the house now. Why are you thinking so much about it? What is it?
Oh no!
"Oh, you and all your worries. I just set aside a little bit of leftover food to give to the dog."
Then go quickly, put it on a leaf plate and bring it here.
"On a leaf plate? Why? What are you going to do with it?"
Why do you need to know? Just do what I said.
Saying this, he took it carefully and with a gentle smile, while looking around, gave it to the beggar, saying like this,
Here you go, sir. Enjoy this delicious meal and eat to your heart's content. May the gods of charity bless you. Let's set all that aside. First, have a satisfying meal and then we'll talk, he says to the beggar.
Hearing this, the beggar joyfully and gratefully eats the entire meal to his heart's content with great satisfaction. After eating, as he leaves, he bows to Subishetty and says this,
Sir, may you remain blessed. You have satisfied my hunger. How can I repay this debt? I offer my respects. You don't need to worry. Now you have the opportunity to repay your debt. What is it, sir? I don't understand what you mean. For this delicious meal you ate, just give the RS5 you have and leave. Sir, what are you saying? This is very unfair. You invite someone home for a meal and then play with the one who begs. What is this injustice? If you go to the inn outside and eat, you have to pay Vars 10. I only paid ours 5. How is this an injustice? Hurry up. I have a lot of work on the other side. Here, take it. Whose face did I see first thing in the morning? I got this correction done for you like this.
Saying this, Subishetty, with a sigh, gives the beggar the 5 rupees he had in his pocket and leaves from there grumbling and with a heavy heart. Then Subishetty says to the beggar, Asavita tasas are.
Sir, do you drink anything, my boy? Why, great lord, after drinking, they also ask for ours too. It's not like that. In the morning, I don't gain RS5 profit. We give it for free, you see. No, sir, no. A million salutations to your stinginess. Now, I have nothing left to give you except my loincloth. Please, leave that for me.
Saying this, the beggar ran away from there without looking back. As soon as he left, Subishetty counted the 5 rupees twice, put them in his pocket and went inside laughing. Subhash, his son, watches all this from the window of his room. He shares everything that happened there with his friends at the village meeting place in the evening, feeling upset. Then, one of his friends, Mohan, who is a very close and trusted friend, says to Subhash,
Hey, don't be upset. What can you do anyway? What else can I do by being upset? Wherever I go, everyone is teasing me saying, Look, there goes the miser's son. It's embarrassing for me to show my face outside Mohan. Hey, if you agree, I have a plan to get rid of your father's stinginess. What is the plan? Anyway, if my father changes, that's enough. Tell me, what's the use? Nothing much. We all, as friends, need to put on a play in front of your father. That will make him realize. An Indian play. I'll tell you, why the hurry? First, everyone come closer.
He calls everyone to gather around closer and carefully explains his plan in detail. He thoroughly details what each and every person should do in the play. After hearing this, Subhash, with a thoughtful expression, carefully says to Mohan,
Ah, wonderful. The plan you explained is very good. We just need to execute it properly. Then why delay? Let's start this play tomorrow morning.
Saying this, as they bid farewell, everyone proceeds to their respective homes. The next morning, early in the morning as planned, Subhash goes to his father Subishetty, who is sitting comfortably and calmly in a chair at home, and says, Father, do you know something? How would I know what you said, widower?
That's not it. Father, did you hear that a Swamiji has come near the banyan tree outside our village? So, what do you want me to do? Now, I will go to him and take sannyasa? Oh no! Listen to what I am saying first. Alright, I won't argue. He is a very powerful Swami who has returned after meditating in the Himalayas for a long time. They say that if he blesses any items we give him, they will double every day, like 122 to 4, and so on. Is what you're saying true? How do you know? For some reason, I find it hard to believe. Oh dear, if my father hears something from a passerby, I tend to believe it. My friend Mohan told me that those who visited the Swami and brought back a blessed item found their house filled with it by morning. He didn't have enough space to store it at home, so every day he loaded the grains onto a cart, sold them, and made money. Why are you telling such good news so casually? I'll go right now and visit the Swami. You stay here and take care of the house. If anyone comes and asks for something, just say no and send them away. You're so naive. Be careful of any tricksters who might come to deceive me.
Saying this, he quickly and without delay embarks on his journey towards the large banyan tree outside the village. On the way, he suddenly and unexpectedly encounters Mohan with an empty cart. At that moment, Subishetty says to Mohan,
Hey Mohan, you're finally coming here. So you've successfully sold all the grain? I suppose you got a really good price. Uncle, how did you know I was coming back from the market? Oh, perhaps Subhash has already told you. You're heading there, it seems. Yes, sir, I am going to visit that Swami. I will ask him and find out a way to earn something. Why should you be the only one earning? Go ahead, uncle, go ahead. Your life will change with his blessings.
After saying this, Mohan departs from that particular place. Subishetty also immediately proceeds carefully towards the large banyan tree. As soon as he reaches there, he notices Swamiji sitting under the tree. Swamiji is engaged in talking to a devotee, and Subishetty stands there listening attentively.
What is there to say? You have come again.
Swami, when I came to you, the single pot you enchanted for me indeed produces many pots every day. Now, I no longer have to work very hard making pots every day. I comfortably and truly sell the pots at the market, and my life is going absolutely smoothly with the money I earn. That's why I have come to offer you the money in the bag as a token of gratitude.
I have no requirement for this money at all. Besides, I am a monk, and after all, what will I do with material wealth and possessions? Take care of your family well and ensure their happiness and prosperity. That is enough.
Very happy. The devotee says, "Hail Swamiji," and leaves from there. Witnessing all this, Subishetty thinks to himself,
Oh, so Swamiji doesn't indeed expect anything in return. Phew, I was genuinely absolutely worried about what Swamiji might ask for after the blessing. We don't have to spend a single penny at all. Swamiji does everything for free, without any cost at all. Absolutely indeed, truly, certainly without a doubt.
While thinking this, Swamiji looks at Subishetty and says,
Come here, my boy. What is your wish? Have you enchanted any object? Swamiji, can you perhaps enchant any object? Does it indeed mean that any object you bless will be liked by children anyway? Of course, I can undoubtedly enchant any object. Do not doubt my absolutely immense spiritual and mystical power. Indeed, ask what is in your heart without any hesitation or reservation, without any doubt. Nothing, Swami. The objects or items you give to everyone are being sold by people to others in order to earn some extra money or additional income. Why do I need those? Please tell me a way to directly and easily gain wealth. I absolutely and completely understand your desire. Please kindly give me the coin you have. Indeed.
Swamiji says this. Then, immediately, he takes a Rs1 coin from his pocket and hands it over. Holding that coin in his hand, he chants a mantra like this.
He chants the mantra Hom Bhai Bush Swaha Sarvam Swaha and gives it to Subishetty, saying this to him. Now take this rupee coin, which is a symbol of prosperity and good fortune, and keep it in a special place wherever I tell you. By tomorrow, through a mysterious process, it will multiply. That way, money will come to you effortlessly without any hard work. Now you must be feeling happy and excited, right? Very happy indeed. Truly, indeed, truly. Hail Swamiji, greatly hail Swamiji, indeed, truly.
Shouting this, he takes the rupee coin and goes to Subishetty's house. Once home, he places the coin in an iron box and sits in front of it, opening the box every now and then to check if the coin has multiplied. He stays awake all night watching the rupee coin, but it doesn't multiply. As he keeps watching, dawn breaks. Ruby Shetty takes the Rs6 bill from the iron box, holds it in his hand and thinks to himself, Deception. That Swamiji deceived me. No matter how long I look at this rupee, it hasn't multiplied at all. I'll go to Swamiji and get it back, he thinks, and hurriedly holding the rupee bill in his hand, he goes to the Swami at the edge of the village. There, he says to Swamiji,
Why did you deceive me with such trickery and conspiracy? Swami, what wrong did I do to you? Whatever happened, first tell me calmly what exactly occurred without getting anxious. You enchanted and did not place the original Chennai rupee children. All the ones you enchanted and gave to others have produced children. We did not place our rupee. First, tell me if you opened and checked the information again in the morning after placing it in the iron boxes. Yes, Swami. I checked how many have been placed so far. I opened it to see if it might be too much for this box. That's all. What else could it be but a mistake? Do you know how much sin you've committed? Because of this, not just the rupee, but the entire amount in the iron box, including the remaining money and gold, has now been cursed. Soon, all of it will disappear. Oh, Swamiji, I committed a transgression unknowingly. Please forgive me and save the money and gold in there, I beg you.
Oh no!
Don't worry, my child. Don't worry. There is only one solution to this. Can you do it? I will definitely do it, Swami. I am ready to do whatever you say. Please save the wealth. Then listen carefully to what I say. Tonight, after everyone has gone to sleep, take everything from the box, tie it in a bundle, and bring it here. I will perform a ritual and purify it. After that, the wealth will start multiplying for you. What? Will the wealth really start multiplying? If that's the case, I'll go and bring it right away, Swami. That's the haste. It has already brought trouble. Not now, but as I said, after midnight when everyone is asleep, bring the bundle here without anyone knowing. Now, go home peacefully. Everything will turn out well.
As soon as Swamiji said this, Subisetti's entire wealth would fall into the hands of the children. Then, thinking to himself that he would become the wealthiest in the entire neighborhood, he happily returns home. As soon as it is midnight and everyone in the house is asleep, he ties up all the money and gold from his box into a bundle, just as Swamiji instructed, and takes it to Swamiji on the other side of the village. Then Swamiji places a mark in the middle and says to Subisetti,
My dear, now you must recite the mantra I am about to tell you with great devotion, closing your eyes and repeating it 101 times. But remember, do not open your eyes until the recitation is complete. If you open them, all this wealth will vanish.
Oh no!
Be careful. Without fail, Swami, until you tell me to open my eyes, I will not. Please tell me what the mantra is. Quickly, quickly.
As soon as it was said, Subisetti closed his eyes, joined his hands, and began reciting the mantra with great devotion. After it was completed,
Swami, as you instructed, I have completed the mantra 101 times. Can I open my eyes now? But there is no response from the other side. Then Subisetti calls out again like this. Swami, are you also meditating or what? You're not speaking at all. Anyway,
Oh no!
as you instructed, it is completed. Now I am going to open my eyes.
when he opened his eyes, Swamiji was not there. The bundle of money he brought was also gone. In a panic, he got up and ran around calling for Swamiji. No matter where he searched around, he couldn't find Swamiji anywhere. His bundle of money was also nowhere to be found. Realizing he had been deceived, he fainted right there. His friends, who were observing everything from a distance, came over and sprinkled water on Subishetti's face to revive him.
As soon as Subishetti opened his eyes, he looked at his son Subhashini and said, "Oh dear, we have been deceived. It's all over. Everything is gone. All that I had painstakingly saved over the years has been taken away by that fake Swamiji. At least now, learn your lesson, father. All these years, with your stinginess, you have troubled me and everyone in the village. By offering small help, you could have been useful to everyone. Yes, son, what you said is true. All these years, with my stinginess, I have caused trouble for all of you. Now I have learned my lesson, but what is the use? Everything I earned is gone. This is the punishment I deserve. Don't worry about me, nothing has happened to me. It was just a play that my friends and I performed."
Subisetti learns about this through his son and feels very happy. Since then, he has let go of his stinginess and helps everyone as much as he can. Seeing the change in Subisetti, his son Subhash's wife Shantama is very happy.